Those guys are tag teaming it, and of course Ernie, who is running the switchboard. Gentlemen, thank you for working the show. Thank you, audience, for being here. We appreciate you, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
And it was an awesome Kicker Unmasked show. Solo X18s, Slamology, and now we got the new, improved Solo X18, and we are going to play it. And we're going to put more than 300 watts to it. We're going to be making this thing go full tilt boogie, and everyone keeps asking me, "What? Did you put it in a box yet? Did you put it in Cookie Monster?" I wanted to show you guys first, and then we're throwing in Cookie Monster, like tomorrow. So stay tuned for that, but this is the Unmasked After Show. Thank you guys for watching Kicker Unmasked. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I missed you Friday, but without further ado, let's kick this thing off. I'll see you guys in 3 minutes.
So we're kicking it with Andy, right? You know what that means. We living loud.
Kicker is kicking already.
Living Loud with Andy.
Here we go. SDK says, "Morning, family. Hit the like or you're a Kicker hater." I mean, it's kind of hard to do that, but it is easy to smash the like.
I got Benny's.
Thank you for getting the party started, Jake. And yes, Cookie Monster, we got a new one. and another one. We got a few Cookie Monsters in this house, but for the new 18, I mean, would you just look at it? We got it on an LX 3000.1 amplifier to test. We already got 40 people in here, and they just can't wait to look at it. So this is going to be awesome. I missed you guys Friday, and I love doing this stuff. And again, Kicker, awesome job. Slamology, I know we all wanted to know where it's at, but he didn't let us know quite yet. But we will know soon, and you're probably going to hear it first on Kicker Unmasked, especially with Slamology news. And either way, I'm excited and to learn, you know, just Slamology's history and Kicker. I mean, they have been together since day one. I feel like they needed to bring that up a little bit more because they have been literally the sponsor since day one for Slamology. And yeah, I just happened to go to Slamology one year because Kicker was going. I just wanted to see, you know, the 4015s. That's all I wanted to do. Didn't know what I was getting into. And this year it's going to be a little tough, but either way, I do get to play with the Solo X18 this year. It's gonna be fun, and to be able to just demo all day with more power, more excursion, a woofer from 2025, you know, compared to 2007. And I mean, the 2007 model wasn't terrible. That's exactly what it looked like when I first seen my Solo X18 in Nate's car. And yeah, I said I have to try it. I have to try it. And we're going to try the new one tonight. It's going to be awesome. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. And yes, it's going to happen next year, 2026. Thank you for tuning in, Rudy. Appreciate you. I hope you've been well. William, well, would you look at that? Would you just look at it? It's Living Loud with Andy, kicking it, Kicker Unmasked After Show. Look at it. You see that right there? Your rock star. Always thank you for what you do, and thank you, William. Appreciate you guys. And man, I missed you guys Friday, but you know how it goes. We have to put on a show. And yeah, so we are back. We are in action. Thank you, William. Appreciate you. Oh, there he is.
Uncle Bobby B, baby. Uncle Bobby B.
Man, this guy literally comes in the beginning of every live stream, and he is ready to go, man. And, man, thank you, Garrick. Appreciate you. He's telling us to look at it.
Would you look at that? Oh, my gosh. Just look at it. Just look at it. You got to look at it this way, okay? You just got to look at it. That's all you can do anymore.
You know what, Garrick? I'm not going to be too mad at you, but you might want to look at it tonight with the Solo X18 over there, free airing. But there's always the rewind button, or put it on the DVR, as my dad would say. Either way, you can always watch it again, and there's going to be tons of footage for it as soon as that's in the car, man. SPL comparison, everything, man. We got over here, I still have them in the studio over here. Sorry, let's pan nice and slow over. And of course, we got the 18, we got the 15, and the 12. And these things look tiny. That 12 looks like an 8 compared to the 18 over here, man. It is just night and day. Video just doesn't do justice. But either way, it's awesome that it's here. Pinch me. Pinch me. Appreciate you guys. Just got to do housekeeping, and then we will head over to the studio. We got 47 of you guys in here tonight. I did want to do something here because I can do it, and you guys are awesome. And yeah, let's see if I can pull that up. Oh, did I go all the way around here? Yeah, I can't see what I'm doing over there. There it is. And I wanted to do this. Bada bing, bada boom. Pull this up. I have it over here ready. But I want to be able to read the comments, too. Boom. There we go. Would you look at that? I'm looking at it. Well, let's see who gets the gifted memberships. Either way, just wanted to do something for you guys, and we're going to probably do that a little bit more often here. Thank you for tuning in, Luca. Yo. Hope you're doing well, man. And have you used a 50% off discount code yet? Let me know. Thanks for hanging out. Fee-Fi-Fo-Fum has been waiting to see this thing moving. He was worried about the fish tanks. I mean, whenever we first opened this up, I got a whole unboxing video, like, you know, clips. But still, just the first reaction of Kayla and Bryson, it was priceless. If you haven't seen it, here you go. You got it, babe. You got it.
Oh my God. I mean, why you having the baby, Mom? Mom, why you having having a baby. Mom, you thought you were having a baby.
Oh no.
I thought you were having a baby.
No.
Oh man.
It's a little kicker now.
It's a little kicker indeed, and that was hilarious. I could watch that over and over. I was dying. So funny. And either way, that thing is a big woofer. And I'm surprised Kayla, but I mean Kayla, she's kicking it, you know what I mean? And she's got it up here too. Appreciate you guys. And no, there is none for the kicker.com, but we do have an affiliate through Showtime Electronics. All their kicker products they have available. Yes, we do have a code, and I think it's code Andy for Showtime. And it is on the top there. I do have that scroll. Thank you, man. Appreciate you tuning in. You guys are awesome. All right, so I know it's late, and it's 10 o'clock, and we've been keeping these shows a little bit shorter, you know, just because. We do this all the time. Kicker, I as well. So let me just switch my headset, and we're going to go and test this thing right now. I'm tired of it. I can't. No, I'm not making you guys wait any longer. I just can't do it. All right. Let's see. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, are we hot? Yes, we are hot. We're good. Awesome. All right, cool. So what we're going to do is, I don't need that. Actually, I do need this so we can play some test tones. Right now, I'm in the transition of switching from one radio to another, so I'm actually just going to use my phone for the test tones through 3.5 to RCA, which you can do, and even with the LX amplifier, it can even tell when my head unit is clipping the gain on the input section of the amplifier. So that was pretty cool to learn, just, you know, messing around with it. So let's go and head over here. I would bring my water. But yeah, as you can see, it's going to get pretty loud over here. It's going to get really loud. All right, let's make sure we're good to go. Do the roar. Loud and clear, sir. Thank you, John. Appreciate you tuning in. And thank you for all that you do behind the scenes, man. Love you, buddy. Appreciate you. And, okay, cool. Let me make sure this is good because I was having some issues before. And, we have a mouse over here that controls that computer. Well, when things start to shake over here, it gets kind of crazy. So I might have to turn that off. I don't know, but it's pretty violent. So that is this one. We don't need this one right now. Oh, would you look at that? What do we get? El Fuego with a super chat. Hold on. Hold on. Is that a $10 Tuesday super chat? That's a $10 Tuesday.
This is what makes time travel possible. The flux capacitor.
Flux capacitor.
Oh, he still needs that Friday song. There ain't nothing like it, man. I get it. But you know what? You're going to get both, El Fuego. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. And go green team. It's going to be awesome. Just showing you guys this, and I can't wait for you guys to be able to get it in your hands as well. Of course, you could pick up any of the 10, 12, 15, and 18-inch Solo X variants at kicker.com and your local Kicker dealers. So this isn't like, oh, I want one, I can't get one. You can buy one now. And we will do some comparison videos. I'm going to do some long form too, but I mostly do live streams, so we're going to try to do everything we can tonight as well in the time that we have, but I definitely want to do the test. But we can compare the sizes between the 10 or the 12, the 15, and 18. I do not have the 10. It's the only one I'm missing. It's like Pokemon cards. You got to catch them all, you know? That's how I feel. I'm going to use this as a touchscreen. That's not the touchscreen right there. All right, yeah, see, we're already losing the mouse, and we didn't even turn on the bass yet. All right, cool. Look at the monster. I know this thing is huge, man. It is huge. Cookie Monster just can't get over it either, man. It's like, would you look at that? All right. Let me hook up my phone. Go, Gadget, go. do the thing. I'm gonna do the thing. I know KICKER has some nice test tones for setting your multimeter and stuff, but if you're looking for a nice app on your phone for test tones, sine waves, solid waves, square waves, all that other fun stuff, Multitone Generator Pro, I think it was like $2. That's just, you know, one-time license. Totally worth it. I use it all the time, man. All right, so let's turn the volume just down because we got the LX3000 gain knob right here too. I found use for this right here where we can hook it right to there. So it definitely works for that. All right, come on, let's go. There we go. Yeah, I had it all straight. There we go. Appreciate you, El Fuego. Let me pull that down for just a second. Up. Touchscreen. Giving up on me. My cat actually fell through the ceiling, knocked that laptop over twice. The original OG laptop. Oh, come on. You guys ain't going to let me test it, are you? You guys aren't going to let me test it. Oh, let me scroll down here. Oh, where'd it go? I lost it. I lost it. Do the roar. You do the roar. Thank you for the pennies, Jake. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
I got pennies.
So yeah, this thing is definitely gonna do the roar. We got 65 of you guys in here. Love you. Thank you for tuning in. Let's get this thing moving. All right, so she is playing. Ooh, let's turn her down just a little bit there. All right. Now, of course, quick recap, 2,000 watts RMS, 18-inch Solo X. This is the dual one version, wired at 2 ohm on the LX3000.1. Because we're free air, but it's enough to get this guy moving pretty much full stroke. And I don't want to push it much further, but you know, until I put it in the car. No sense of doing that. All right, so let's turn this thing up. Moving pretty good already there. Thank you, Ashy. Hit the like. We only got 36 likes. They're looking at it though. There we go. She's got more, trust me. She's got more in there. Let's turn it up. Oh yeah. Look at that beautiful bean footage. My mouse is going everywhere right now. Let's move this over here for now, huh? That should work. All right, let's turn it up more. There we go. There we go. Now we're full stroke. No, that's full stroke. Whoa, holy moly. Holy moly, dude. This thing is moving. This thing is moving. Here, let me spin it this way so we can get even a better angle of this thing just flexing. To see the throw. You should be able to see it a little bit there. All right, let's turn it up. Wow. Look how far that's going. All the way out to here, man. That is going all the way out to here. Holy moly. My poor studio. My poor studio. Maybe we can get another shot over here. Let me move this over here, number 2. Now we switch over here. There we go. Different frame rate. Take a look at it. $75. Love you guys. Thank you for subscribing, Benjamin. Benjamin, oh Benjamin. There we go. Holy moly. This thing is going, dude. This thing is going. Oh, yeah. Cookie likes that. I don't know if I flip it up if we're going to get a little bit better of footage, but that was the main shot there I wanted to do. we could spin this guy upwards. And if you're asking, 28.5 hertz. Perfect for subwoofer flex on 30 frames, depending your shot and everything else too. All right, let's make sure nothing falls first, because this might shake the entire studio differently. Oh, brother. We're not even all the way up yet. Oh, man. Wow. Holy moly. Holy moly. Look at that thing go. Wow. What am I sitting on, the wire here? Yeah. Yeah. This thing is awesome. This thing is awesome. There you go. You can see a little bit better there, huh? Get the motor flexing, or the suspension there. For 3 easy payments of $3.99, you can have your Solo X18 today. Contact KICKER.com for more information. Holy, you can't even. That is insane, dude. Oh! Whoa! There was an extra one in there. Holy moly, dude. Holy moly. I don't know how bad that mic was messed up on that, but I would assume pretty bad. I would assume pretty bad. Hopefully it's moving enough air to dry your mouth so you don't drool on it. And that could definitely happen, man. That could definitely happen. And, you know, one thing I noticed with this Solo X18, just so you can see me a little bit here, the 12 and the 15 that I have over there, they're brand new. The 15, I've put a 650.1 on. I've played it a little bit. And then the 12, because I destroyed the suspension from throwing in like 4 cubes on 4,000 watts, destroyed the suspension. So that's got a fresh new recone in there. Long story short, the 18 out of the box before I even played it seemed a little bit looser compared to the 2, and that's just something that I noticed. And the FS of this driver, of the Dual 1 variant, is 28 hertz. The predecessor of the Dual 2 version of the Solo X 2007, I think, was 26 hertz, or 27, give or take, around the same area. And either way, man, this thing's going to perform awesome for Cookie Monster. And if you guys want, I can do a little side-by-side comparison of everything. And yes, so that was the main meats and potatoes on everything. Let's just do a side-by-side here. Yeah, this thing is heavy. The box said, I think, 73 net pounds, give or take. So, all right, Andy has the beans. The beans, the bee's knees. Is this going in Cookie Monster? 1,000%. Yeah, this is going in Cookie Monster. That's on 2 Warhorse, 3.6Ks, and I wanted the Dual 1 version so that I can run each amplifier on each set of coils at 1 ohm. And in theory, that's 10,000 dynamic watts. I should see around 4,000 to 5,000 watts if I want to. So maybe more, maybe less. Either way, it's going to be plenty enough for this thing. And my opinion, you can never have too much power whenever you're trying to do stuff that's a little bit crazy. Crazy wow. Oh yeah, he got a box. Oh yeah, we got one for this. All right, Cookie 2. I need to move you over. All right, so let me zoom out for a second here. There we go. That works. All right, so let's do the 12, because this is going to be the biggest. Okay. Oh, God, my back. Steve, I know you guys wanted to bring back the Solo X, but man, you had to make it so heavy. I was fine with it 10 years ago or 12 years ago. Now, not so much. All right, so this is the 12. Oh, God. How's that look there? There you go. There's your 12 verse 18. There's your 12 verse 18 there. Yeah, that's a difference. That is a difference. Now, how do they stack up everywhere else? We could put them all together eventually here. Bear with me. Oh man, I'm gonna knock over everything. Hey, you stay right there, buddy. It's the only thing I was afraid about, knocking everything that's up here down. I gotta make room for this one so I can scoot her up. I'm just happy this thing's here, man. Still doesn't feel real. It just doesn't. That's why I put extra wire on this thing, because I knew I wanted to move this thing around. I was gonna hook up all three of them and like have a switch for each one, but yeah, that didn't happen because I didn't want to destroy the studio. Okay, so now you know what? There's one thing I forgot, and it's the tape measure. I think I had one, but I don't know where I put it. I know I had it downstairs. We were measuring something else. I was gonna measure it. Well, we can do it in an entire video, but the magnets look the same. So let me see if we can zoom in on this here. Oh no, where did my, there it is. I'm doing too many things at once. Man, you guys are awesome. I'm gonna put the 18 on 2 Rockford Fosgate T 2500 BDCPs. That's gonna be awesome, man. I mean, you can never have too much power. You have to play within reason, but again, you know, in most cases you're gonna be turning it up, and instead of clipping, you're gonna be reaching mechanical limit of the suspensions and thermal just in general, but less clip power is better, man. It really is. Yeah, this one is, now this 18's really broken in already. You know, I can just tell. I can just tell. They don't take long to break in. They're not overly stiff drivers. And that's one thing I noticed when I first got the 18 was, or the 12 was that. I was like, wow, this is really stiff. And within weeks, it was 100% broken in. But again, you know, just looking at the motor structures, I mean, they are identical. They both have the 3-inch voice coil, 2,000 watt RMS. I'm sure there are a little bit differences because of the basket structure and a few other things. But I mean, if you look at this, just look at it. The landing height right here on the top of the spider here is identical. So in my understanding, that would be like, even this is identical here almost. I'd have to get the tape measure, but it looks identical here, okay? So I would think that nothing has changed with most things, other than obviously you have a bigger cone, heavier cone, you need to have the surround be able to stretch farther or not as far, depending all that, but they're really identical, and that's so hard to do from sizes 10 to 18, and KICKER did it. You know, the original Solo X18, yes, it was a 10, 12, but they didn't have a 15. So now they got the 10, 12, 15, 18, and I know they've been talking about a few other sizes. So there is that, but nothing bigger than the 18. The 18 is King Kong in the trunk. All right, so we can do all three just to take a look at it real fast. And then maybe we could check out the recone in there. You guys are awesome. Let's see. How much like your car, Cookie Monster? Oh, come on, Jake. Appreciate you though, man. And thank you for the pennies. Thank you for the support, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I truly missed you guys on Friday, but here we are back again. I've been trying to push out some extra content. I've had a few extra minutes on my side, so get that stuff out for you. Work on a few things during the week here, but with the Solo X18 being here as early as it was, it's kind of putting me back on a few things of videos, but I'm fine with that. I am totally fine with that. All right, so we got the 18 here, we got the 15 there, we got the 12 over here, and then you find the 10 from Ernie. Wait, we need this one. What am I doing? I'm trying to sing the Hokey Pokey song. Not paying attention. Hey! Oh, good. Lift with your knees, Andy. Oh, okay. Okay, so here's the 15, and that's where it stacks up with the 18 there. I'm gonna have to move this stuff here. There's no way. Okay, last time. Deep breath. Oh, okay, I gotta move the mouse pad. Okay, actually, no, mouse pad better than nothing. So, even though, see, like, the constant's not good enough, but it's close enough. You get what I'm saying? And we already measured the 12 versus the 18. We know it's the same here. And, you know, other than the mouse pad difference, if I slide this to the left here, I'm looking straight down and I see that they are even here. 100%. This is even with this. So everything is the same from here down. The only difference is the basket on the outside here, and obviously the size of the cone. And I would say also a fact too to look at is not so much the effective cone area, but you know, you have a smaller I guess cone versus the dust cap. You know, on this side here, let's switch over to here, you can see this, the dust cap is just big, you know, compared to the cone. And then you're getting a little bit more, a little bit that, and then yes, you're getting all of it here. This thing is huge. It's massive, man. I love it. I love it. I truly love it. All right, cool. So maybe we'll do one more flex just because we got maybe new people in here and I like looking at it flex. And then we'll do some other fun things. Okay. I said it was the last time. Maybe not. Okay. All right, cool. Okay. So I think that shot to the side here is probably going to yield us the best on camera effect of flex. There we go, huh? All right, cool. So there we go. Man, 80 of you guys in here, love ya. We got Troy Underwood up in the chat. Love you, Troy. Thank you for being here, man. Dan Rankin, are they making 12s and 15s as well? Yes, they're right over there, sir. The Solo X 12 and 15, right there, front and center. They got them in dual 1 and dual 2 configurations. Again, both 2,000 watts RMS. And we got a super chat from Mo. Appreciate you, Mo. He's throwing out the pennies. The pennies. There it is.
I got pennies.
That's it, pennies. Appreciate you, Mo. Hope you've been well, man. And thanks for tuning in again. You guys are awesome. Love you. 80 of you guys looking at it. Hit the like, says Anthony. Thank you, Anthony. Christian Shado. Hey, y'all. I was just watching the 5-star on the LX7 channel. I think I may order that. And beneath all the mess that's down here, you can see the LX 3000.1 down here, other batteries and stuff. They are awesome amplifiers. And yeah, I got it connected to my phone. It's pretty nifty how you can do that. And you know, for clipping with that too. You don't want to be clipping on your low-level stuff, you know, and to the amplifier. Garbage in, garbage out. So, cool amplifiers, and the 7 channels got way more features than just the monoblock. All right, let's turn this guy up. We can do other frequencies too, but I think the 28.5 for streaming at 29.9999999, well, 97 frames per second gives you that nice 1, 2. You know what I mean? Like, I like that. I like that. You kind of see the full stroke of the 18. See, like, we are at about 3/4 right there, and she's moving pretty good, man. She's moving pretty good. I'd say at least over a ½ inch each way, just right there. Easy, easy, easy. The spider looks, man, my mic is probably dying right now. Uh-oh, losing something here. Oh man, I'm gonna lose I almost lost my tools. You can't lose the tools, man. I have a hoodie on top of my batteries underneath just in case one of these drawers comes crashing down. Yeah, metal's not good, so just in case. All right, let's do it again. Let's do some more. How are we doing here? Oh yeah, we're good. All right, stay put now. Stay over here. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. There we go. Oh yeah. More flexing. Whoa, there we go. Wow, that thing is just boogieing, man. I was going to hook up the power and everything, but I'm like, I don't know how everything's going to stay put here. Just look at it. Just look at it. Yeah, buddy. Uh-oh, there goes that. This thing is awesome, man. There we go. There we go. Full tilt boogie, baby. Full tilt boogie, and everything is falling. Everything is falling. That is awesome, man. And I don't know if you can hear me yet. I forget which mic, how this works, but on this one. Now, where's my remote? That fell too. Awesome driver, and I can't wait to put this in Cookie Monster, man. I am beyond excited. Can the 18 hold more power than the 12 and the 15 over there? Honestly, I think it's just straight up the same. Kicker rates them 2,000 RMS. If you look close, it's 1 to 2,000 is like the range that you should put them on. Meaning that it doesn't need all 2,000 watts for them to do something like some other drivers need. But then also is designed in a way to take abuse of today's standards of, you know, just people pushing their equipment to an even higher limit than the original Solo X was back in 2007 and the first one in 2003. So there is that. Let's see here, we got Mo says, sell Kicker online, signed by Andy. I'll buy Kicker from you. I appreciate you, man. And yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Well, would you look at that? Oh my gosh, just look at it. Just look at it. You got to look at it this way, okay? You just got to look at it. That's all you can do anymore.
You know, no one with Kicker, I know they listen to the customers, and there's a line, but that would be pretty cool. Be like, oh yeah, we got another thing for Andy. Ship it out, and then yeah. I'll sign it for you, man. You know, man, if it wasn't too bad on shipping, a 60, 70, 80 pound woofer, I mean, I'd do it every day, man, for you guys, and I appreciate you. But thank you, Mo. Thank you for telling us to look at it. 86 of you guys are just on YouTube. You guys are awesome. The Kicker over there is still kicking because of the super chats, the donation, the subsonic super chats. You guys are awesome. And I don't know if you noticed, Cookie Monster is with Cookie Monster over there. I had to switch it up a little bit over on that side of the studio. I've had a few little, you know, a little bit of breaks here and there. Some extra time to catch up on things. But either way, thank you, man, and I appreciate you guys. Now, what about if you blow it? What do you get in the Recone kit? We do have this over here. Let me take a sip of water, because I couldn't take a sip. Wait, over here, Ernie. There we go. I couldn't take a sip of water, because this over there, electricity, base, not the best combination. Now, here is, oh my goodness, Ernie, where are you going? Okay, I can't blame Ernie all the time. Now, this is beside the most expensive computer desk, the Warhorse 10K with the gateway from 2000. But these are the Recone kits that they sell. And if you blow one, I know 85 of you might know out of the 86, but for the one person that doesn't know, you can actually replace the cone within minutes. Like the coil, the cone, the blown coil, the speaker stops working, you can replace it in a minute. You take it out of here, and then you take a look at it. You get, oh yeah, by the way, new Kicker stickers, which are awesome, by the way. Kudos, Steve and the team. And covers the coil, gives you your little pins, did videos on that. And then you open this up and wait a minute. Ernie, you sent me an old one. Ernie, you sent me an old Solo X Recone. I mean, I'll take it. I mean, you might need it for something. But here, let me show you a real one. I was just kidding with you guys here. All right. Same concept here. This is the 15. I could open it, but it's the same concept here. This is the 15-inch Recone. And it's super easy. You just unbolt it from the other one, and you bolt this one in. It gives you alignment pins. You're done. So that is cool that that's a possibility. That's it's just how the Solo X worked. And whenever I first got the Solo X, I didn't even know it did that. I didn't even know it did. I'm like, that's cool. I was wondering why it was like falling apart when I was taken out of the box. That's why. So, all right, cool. I think that covered that, and we're good. Now I can catch up on the comments, man. I feel bad. But gotta put on a show for you guys. I know you wanted to hear the thing, and it's not the same on a live stream, but you kind of get the idea of the amount of performance that that driver has with the amount of excursion that it has. It's just, it's night and day. And I mean, I can look over some of the specs of it, but to be straight up, it's got a lot more excursion than the old Solo X. I wouldn't say twice, but it's got a lot more. And the power handling, the ratings are different. And this one can take more. The new one, even though that the old Solo X had a higher RMS rating, and just how they rate stuff today versus then is a big difference. Let's see. SDK says, Andy, oh, wait, we got to look at it first. We got to look at it first there, Jake.
Well, would you look at that? Oh my gosh, just look at it. Just look at it. You got to look at it this way, okay? You just got to look at it. That's all you can do anymore.
Andy, you might even be able to set up drop shipping from KICKER if you were to start offering KICKER products on your website. Hey, you know what? I'm open to new avenues, and we'll see, man. That's a good idea. I mean, you know, right. You wouldn't have to keep it here myself. I mean, I wouldn't mind stacking, you know, a bunch of Solo X's, quad boxes, Warhorse amplifiers, and even everything down to the entry level for the people that need it. But Kayla, I mean, she's good at picking up woofers, but I don't want to break her back anymore. So drop shipping would be a very good idea, man. Thank you so much, Mr. SDK Enclosures. Appreciate you tuning in, man. And thank you for the pennies and making us look at it. Let's see. Bobby B. Okay, we got Kip up in here. He's talking to Kip. Thank you for tuning in, Kip. El Fuego. Does KICKER sell a brain recone kit? Asking for a friend. Well, I'll let you know, man. If they do, I think I need one too, man. Thank you for hanging out, El Fuego, and taking a look at it. Appreciate all that you do, and just being a friend as well, man. Thank you so much. You mean the world. You really do. And all you guys truly are awesome for tuning in. Past two shows, 80 plus people, which is just insane in the membrane. Sorry, I had to. Too much from Down for Sound, JP23. No. I think that would be plenty for the Solo X, 10, 12, 15, 18. And why I say that is I've metered it in Kayla's car on low power, because like when you start to get, like, I'm not an SPL junkie by any means, but like I know how to meter a car and I kind of look how it's reacting, and you test it low power and then you double, and then you start another power and you double, and you kind of get an idea where the car likes it with the enclosure and all that other fun stuff. So I noticed that it was just like redonkulous on 250 to 500 watts, and I'm like, what? You know, I didn't expect, I underestimated KICKER. Okay. I underestimated. Like, man, that thing's got a lot of throw. It's going to have a super stiff suspension to be able to maintain linear stroke, you know, and you can't have a super duper efficient woofer to do that. That's really light and efficient. And he somehow did it still. And, yes, so you don't need, you know, a huge 10K amp. I just want it because I like having more on top and then just playing at a lower level, and I'm never clipping. Obviously, electrical has to be straight, and every song makes a difference, so you can't just set it, forget it with everything. You still have to play with it. With every system, man, unless you just run the power way under what the woofer can run it under what the woofer can handle just by 50%. Because then no matter what dirty signal you're sending it, the heat never reaches a point where you're going to run into thermal problems. Thank you for tuning in to the Solo X Silverado. We got Eric N up in here, Kyle Goddard, love you guys. Throwing up the emojis. 2 Solo X8s. I know it, man. If they would come out with an 8, huh? I think MBE, I mean, okay, it's coming. I can't hide, you know, it's just MBE made a video. Okay, whatever. And it was in the picture. You know, it happens. And maybe it was just, you know, a wink, you know? Made you guys look at it. Notorious Native, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate ya. Christian Shado, minimum RMS for the 18. Okay, so I tried to answer this for one of my neighbors down the street, and he's like into like electronics and like electric scooters and stuff, but like the one wheels. So he knows about power, and I'm like, well, honestly, you can get away with running a 1,000-watt amp. You're just going to be limiting yourself on potential performance. In most cases, you can design to get a lot of performance on low power with also cons that come along with that, with an enclosure that does really well on not much power for that type of driver, aka making some kind of wind machine or, you know, a high SPL BERT vehicle, either way, stuff like that. But I would say at least a 1,000-watt amp to be super happy, so that you're at least clamping 400, 500, 600, 700 watts, because that's really what you're going to get percentage-wise out of a 1,000-watt amplifier if you just run it how it's supposed to be driven and loaded, aka the lowest ohm load. And that's just how it works with music. Now, guys wired to the dirt and they can get all 1,000 watts out of the amp, but not at every frequency. That's when you run into problems, and the amps can run into problems and blow up. So there is that. So I would say at least 1,000, 2,000 RMS, what they rate. You can always go more, you can go less, but pros and cons with each, man. Ram, thank you, man. Appreciate you, and it is so good. I'm happy, man. Like, I've been waiting for this day to look at it, to throw it in the Cookie Monster build. It's going to be awesome, and I'm happy it's here. I am truly happy it's here. It doesn't feel real. It just doesn't, man. But tonight, gonna try to do something. And then tomorrow, that's when I'm going ham. To make sure that I could just slide it right in there into Cookie Monster. And might need a little bit of fabrication. Cutout's a little bit different, but I got some things in mind. Been planning this for 2 years with that enclosure. But I had to run the old 18 in it, so I had to make it kind of work for both. And, but yes, I'm ready to put this in my car. I have been waiting since 2000, I would say 18, to get a new one. I contacted KICKER in 2017, got a recone, one of the last ones that they had, and then found out that they're making a new one in 2018, and here we are now. So it's been a while, man. I know everyone's waiting for them, and now they're here. And we got a super chat from Luca. Appreciate you, man.
This is what makes time travel possible. The flux capacitor.
Flux capacitor.
Hey, I'm glad we still got over 60 people in here that just wanted to look at the L7X18, and that I am happy to be that platform. Luca, appreciate you. Haven't used the code yet. Got 28 items in the cart waiting for restock on Super Tweeters and the LX 500.4. So excited. And man, talk about taking full advantage of the 50% off discount code that KICKER and I do for Kicking It with Andy every other Tuesday. Well, we're on a little hiatus because KICKER's back to back. So tune in for that. But, congratulations again, man. Thank you for the heads up. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Appreciate you, man. And can't wait to see all the stuff laid out on your living room floor. It's going to be awesome, man. It's going to be awesome. All right. 6.5-inch L7X incoming. I don't know, Joe. I don't know. I'm just going to sip my tea here. Bobby, the first one to hit will be the way. Oh, he's getting them. He's getting them. All right, let me check. Okay, cool. Comments for some reason went flying up. We got Kaluna on TikTok, sent a rose or sent something there. Appreciate you, man. I need to watch your guys' podcast. I seen it pop up. Tuesdays are always crazy for me, but thank you so much for tuning in, man. Dude, I've been waiting for so long to get the Solo X18, and it's here, and throw it in Cookie Monster is going to be a blast, man. It's going to be night and day with the power handling. I did a 150.5 on 2,300 watts with this enclosure with the old 18. I've done a 151.5 on 3,900 watts when I had it on the Warhorse 10K. And, you know, so there was a little bit of gain for doubling the power almost, but not that much. I was reaching mechanical limit of the driver and maybe the enclosure too and the vehicle. You know what I mean? Just with what it was. Now, with this, I feel like with more throw, I got more piston area, and I'm going to be able to have as much power as I was clamping with that 10K Warhorse with 2 Warhorses at 1 ohm, and in a smaller footprint, it should at least do a 51.5 and then be able to demo all day at that kind of number. Before, I was giving demos at like 147, 48, 49. Trust me, for the guys that actually meter, they know that in like they ain't going to be able to do their top score for an entire demo. Or, you know, maybe they can, and it's just how it's set up. I can't. I am getting every ounce out of my equipment. I have one woofer. I need it all. It looks like I'm switching back to Kicker. Amen, brother. Put in the Solo X, had 212s, was playing with for fun, but time to switch up from 4 Crossfire XT 3 18s, man. You know, I like Crossfire. They get loud. I have nothing against them. But the Solo X18, that's my heart and soul, what got me hooked to Kicker, to be 100% honest with you. I had Kicker before, you know, it was nice, but like it didn't like stick out. Like I had Alpine Type R's. When I got that 18, it was just something different about it. And the more I had it, the more I learned about it. I'm like, dude, this thing is awesome and everything about it. You blow it up in the lanes, whoop, whoop. Sound like Chris Berman. Throw in another one and you're good to go, man. And that is the best thing about it. And just, you know, that. And then everything else that it does. For watt, just being square, all that excursion. Thank you for letting me know, man, and appreciate ya. Whole shot inspection, thank you for tuning in. Let's see, we got Jason in here tonight. Appreciate ya. Dan says, I was going to say when you were doing meets a while ago, you were talking about getting a new one. Glad to see it and came so far. And I know, man, it's finally here. It's Cookie Monster 2.0. And I know I've called it 2.0 and 3.0 before. That was 1.2, 1.3. This is 2.0. It's an entirely different Solo X. Not the same motor and basket anymore. Brand new. And I am super geeked, dude. Like, that's why I was like, everyone's like, did you put it in yet? I'm like, no, I want to do this. I want to do this now, and then I'll put it in. Because I might run into a few problems of just swapping it in real fast. And so, yes, so I will do that tomorrow, tonight-ish. Clean my car, film all that fun YouTube stuff, and yes, get it going. And I am super excited, man. It has been a long time coming. Thank you for tuning in, Ziggy. Hello from Granada. Appreciate you tuning in. Man, on Kicker Club, a lot of you guys were going nuts just looking at it. And thank you for being in Kicker Club. And we got to throw it up
like
there.
a cool club.
Yeah, it is. It is a cool club. Clubs are cool.
We're almost at 74,000 members, man. It is on a roll. And then we got Shannon coming in here with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Shannon.
This is what makes time travel possible. Flux capacitor.
Flux capacitor.
Do you plan on running one bass knob to control both of the amps on the Kicker Warhorse amp? So as far as comp mode, you can only control 2 amps per set, correct? So in Cookie Monster, I'm not technically using the Warhorse bass knob. I'm using the, you know, the HUD assembly that shows your voltage and any kind of protection issue. I'm using both of those for each amplifier. It doesn't daisy chain that way, not that I know of. And I have the NGA wireless bass knob. I think I still have the sticker here. Is it here? There it is. NGA wireless bass knob. Will, the guy that's always telling us to look at it. And I have his wireless bass knob with a temperature sensing readout on there, directed right at the coil. So, love the Kicker bass knob, but that one's a little bit fancier. And But either way, with the question, can you control 2 warhorses with 1 warhorse amp? Now, where that matters is the type of warhorse remote bass knob that you're using. If you're using the one that comes, in the box where it's Ethernet style, I do not believe that you can control both. They do sell it separately, and it's technically universal. They do have 2, and then they have a universal. Hold on. Don't quote me on it. Let me look. Car audio, accessories, and then we're going to go to Warhorse competition accessories here. And, well, you can't see me super chat, but that's okay. Okay, so universal RCA, that's the one that they do have. That's the one where you can control as many as you really wanted. That would be an easy way. They do have a duo. Let me see if it's under the Warhorse stuff here. It should be. No, it's not under there. Hold on, bear with me here. Let me see if I can find it. I know that they have 2 different... Oh, man, my mouse is going nuts. I kept pushing on it too hard. I'm going to find it out. I just want to show it to you. I know I've seen it. Let's see, accessories. Let me just go down to base level remotes. There it is. Okay, so you have the dual amp bass remote and then the universal. Now, the one that comes with it, I believe that is the, I don't think it's the dual one. Let me take a look here. Yeah, no, that's a little bit different. The one that you get in the box has 1 jack right here. And this one is so that you can have 2. Just directed right to the amplifiers to run 2 of them. Okay. Now, what's the difference with that and a universal remote with the RCAs? I feel like there might be a little bit differences with the potentiometer. Don't quote me. Because I know with the KICKER bass knobs, like they're not your normal bass knob with, it actually sends that low-level signal through the bass knob. It's not adjusting something on the back end of the amplifier. That's what I've heard. Now, it just means it's better. Because, you hear the stories, I plug in my bass knob, it's quieter. Well, that's probably why. So I feel like either option would be fine to go with. I like the universal ones just because it doesn't ever limit you. The dual one is nice. Do not get me wrong. I do like how they have that. So it's like you can literally have dual amp remote. And I never took a super look at it. Surface mount with magnetic. Yes, yes, yes. The things are beefy. For use with KICKER mono amplifiers or amps with mono channels. So you could technically use this on 2 CXA 1800.1s, 1200.1s, anything that uses the KICKER 3.5 low-level signal. So that's pretty cool, man. And good question. Thank you for bringing it up, Shannon. Thank you for tuning in. I've been meaning to get back to everybody. It's been a roller coaster with life, and then a Solo X landed on my front porch, and I'm like, here we go. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. And tonight has been an awesome show. Man, we are at that hour mark already. Let me check. Thank you, Kip, for being here, man. Love you, dude. And L7X8 and 6.5 are completely possible. Man, every time, get something in my eye. Yeah, definitely completely possible. James Dempsey, LF audio wireless bass knob, and those are cool too, man. Do not get me wrong. With the flexibility of, having all the options out there, what your price point is and what you're trying to get, the LF does more. It does more. It shows you all these. Honestly, whenever I'm giving demos, I'm like, I don't even want to, I'm just looking at temperature. And then I see the volume. That's all that matters to me. There are other stuff, but that's why I got the SPL app. But it is cool to have that in the palm of your hand, man. SJC finally made it. Hello to all my homies. Green Team 10.9, 14.4 Cruise. And of course, my dude Andy. Love you, SJC. Thank you for tuning in, man. Not a day I don't think about you, man. All this computer stuff and, you know what, just all that you've done and helped me out. Ever since you helped me out with that, my sister's computer, I've went on a rampage, so it's your fault. It is definitely your fault. Thank you, Mo.
Would you look at that? Oh my gosh, just look at it. Just look at it. You gotta look at it this way, okay? You just gotta look at it. That's all you can do anymore.
You know, I was planning on heading out there for their car show in May. It's still to be determined. You know, we haven't went there since we got married, and we didn't go last year, so I was thinking about going this year, especially with no Slamology. You know, and I'm not going to TDH, so it's in the cards, but everything else has to kind of work out to it for it to make sense. But yeah, I love going down to Kicker HQ, man, and you know, I kind of want to be like, you know, Kayla, I'm just gonna go this time. You stay here with the boys and just really look at everything at Kicker and just sit there and just stare at the clipple. You know what I mean? And learn about all that stuff that they do there even more. Like, and I don't know, just. Even more, and just look at it, man. But thank you so much, Mo. And there is William coming
Would you
in
look at
from
that?
NGA.
Oh my gosh, just look at it. Just look at it. You gotta look at it this way, okay? You just gotta look at it. That's all you can do anymore.
Thank you for having us look at it. Thank you for the shout out, Andy. Soon I get this patent back for the product, you will know you just gotta look at it. And I can't wait, man, to have it 100% legit, and that's the way every product really should be. And absolutely, man, NGA, I still need to throw you back on to the new website. You're still on the old one, livingloudwithandy.com, but if you didn't know, we switched to livingloud.tv. I mean, I like it. It's nice. But yes, check out NGA, and man, I can't wait, dude. Thank you so much, William. Love you, buddy. And there is Mo for the Mexico trip. I think that one's a one-way. I got pennies. I think that is definitely a one-way, Mel. That's definitely one way. Thank you, man. Appreciate you for the pennies. Thank you, guys. Man, you guys are awesome. Troy, I'm still here. I was making steak. It's okay, man. And we're winding down. I'm trying to catch up on the comments. It never works, but we try our best. Tonight's show was awesome, man. And again, stay tuned. I was going to have another video up by like Thursday, Friday, but now with the Solo X coming up, I'm like, that's more important. And so I want to get that done. And in there, got to play it and record everything and then SPL meter it, meaning bringing everything out there, doing all that, and obviously talking about it. And we'll see on Friday. I don't know. I don't want to give too much away. We'll try. I'm going to try my best. No promises. But love you guys, and thank you for tuning in, watching the entire stream, looking at the L7X. I mean, we might as well just go to this shot right there. The L7X 18. It's here, guys, and I could not be any happier, man. It still feels like a dream. And Mike's throwing out the dollar.
Because we don't want you to blow it up. So turn the game down, Andy.
And I will try not to blow up the L7X 18. We didn't do it tonight. And I mean, so far, so good. Thank you, Mike. Another computer guy just got me on there, man. Love you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the help. Thank everybody. Thank you. Love you guys. I'm letting you go before I mess it up. And as always, stay living loud. See you guys on the next one. Oh, yeah. Great job, Ernie. You did great tonight. Can't forget about Aaron.
With Andy, kicking it with Andy, kicking it with Andy,
Uh-oh.
kicking it with Andy, kicking it with Andy, kicking it with Andy.
I love it, Simon. I love it.
Okay. So we're kicking it with Andy, right? You know what that means. We living loud.
smash the like, and watch out for Cornut. Time delay. We fixed Streamlabs, I think. So you might be coming in late. You might be coming in late. It's not rigged. Take care, Troy. Love you, man. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. You guys are awesome. Basehead 30, always closing it out. And love you, man. Cornut coming in a little delay, but he was on point. I fixed the stream. I fixed it. I tried to give him a heads up. I bit my tongue. That's how I feel today, man. Love you guys. Thank you, Cornut. Appreciate you. And man, you gotta look at the caboose. Oh, you can't even see it. That's not gonna work. We gotta move the caboose. You can't even see it at the end because of the caboose. Oh, oh man. Here we go. Now we can look at it. There is the caboose. We got the caboose. Love you guys. And as always, oh wait, who we got? I thought I seen High Five Vega. I couldn't end it. I couldn't end it. Love you guys, and we dance.